Be decisive, be proactive, be flexible, be opportunistic, be visible in the team, be patient, be critical as you advance through the various stages of your professional career. The answer is coherency in your CV is absolutely key. It's surprising, though, how opportunities materialize, and it really depends on your appetite in terms of your willingness to be opportunistic. Answer, therefore, is evaluate your options. Always look at differentiating your CV from others. I always say when looking at candidates, individualism is absolutely critical. How do you make yourself stand out? Therefore, if an LLM is a real option, consider it, but look at other options. Look at whether or not getting some form of internship for a number of months, which would give quality of experience, is that going to assist your career longer term? Be proactive. Be seen to become the go-to person in the trainee batch within the firm. Seek out secondants. Look again at ways that you can differentiate yourself from your other trainees to ensure that best learning opportunities come your way. So be visible in the team and make sure that whenever you have an opportunity to let those that are able to give you work experience, gain expertise, let people know that you have time available to you so that you can use your time as a trainee to maximize the potential that the firm offers you. Be visible, be decisive. Make sure that the firm, HR, the heads of the departments, know the partners that ultimately are going to be responsible for where your future lies. Let them know that you have a specific desire to remain within the firm, and be crystal clear with the firm in terms of letting the relevant decision makers know as to what your desire is for pursuing your career within the firm. Broaden your skills in all forms of dispute resolution. Make sure that you get exposure to courts. Make sure that you get exposure to the opportunity to undertake and develop your advocacy skills. Make sure that you get an exposure to all the forms of dispute resolution that are presently available, whether or not it's mediation, conciliation, arbitration, adjudication. Make sure that you participate with the firm in terms of pitches to assist the gathering of skills that are going to make you a better dispute resolution young litigation lawyer. Become the counsel in waiting, i.e. start to make sure that you are becoming to be seen as a leader in the business. Act like a future leader in the business. Act like one that is purposefully mentoring the team, the junior members that are around you. Continue to assume responsibility and take initiative. Always focus on developing your soft skills that are going to be critical as you advance through the various stages of your professional career, leading up to becoming a counsel and eventually becoming a partner. Not necessarily. It really depends on your ambitions. If you have no long-term desire to become a partner, becoming a consultant is likely to be a very fulfilling opportunity in your career. However, if you are considering being made a partner and you are told that the route that is likely to be open to you is to become a consultant, engage in discussions with leadership to understand what their expectations and ambitions are for you. It gets harder is the answer. Owning responsibility and shouldering responsibility as you progress through your professional career, the defining characteristics of a successful leader in business. It is your firm, and these expectations in terms of owning responsibility and shouldering responsibility will define you as a salary partner and will assist you in positioning yourself to achieve your goal if your goal is to become an owner equity partner in the business. The answer is, if you don't shoulder and own responsibility, who will? I always say in this type of situation that I follow a mantra that family matters. The skill is to carry your family, have them buy into your plans and communicate daily with them in terms of the direction your career is taking and the influence that it will have in terms of your own personal life. Working hard is key, but it doesn't necessarily mean it should be to the exclusion of the family. And my view has always been that family matters and you have to carry family through your professional career. My first advice is hire a great finance guy. You will always, as you seek to establish your own business, need to have a safe pair of hands that are going to hold the reins in terms of the business. So my first advice is to hire a great finance guy. Secondly, obvious responses in terms of what you should do. Know those with whom you are contemplating going into business. Be patient and have realistic expectations and be there for the long term when you decide to establish a new business. Have a clear vision and strategy. Understand your unique selling points and stay faithful to them, but be flexible. Understand that if the first attempt doesn't work, try something different. From my own experience, went through this 20 years ago when I first established a business in Hong Kong. We had a clear strategy and plan, but ultimately that strategy and plan didn't work. I had to change the vision about the future. I did it with purpose, and we were ultimately successful in developing the business that I've come to lead today. Nurture the team. Ensure that others are pulling their weight. Understand that in becoming a junior equity partner, you can't do everything all by yourself. Your success depends on those around you and the team that you are building around you. Pay attention, care for their futures, and spread the load. Recognize others' contribution to the success that you are building as an equity partner. Evaluate your skills and position yourself accordingly. Get your foot inside the door of a new organisation and see where that opportunity takes you as you move from a career in-house and turn your attentions back to private practice. Be willing to be flexible in terms of the opportunities that come your way. And as I've said, be opportunistic in terms of creating the ability to re-engineer yourself in your new position in private practice. Reinvention takes time. Plan and execute on a strategy. Be visible in the arbitration community and make sure that you are effectively communicating that you are open for business in the role as sitting as arbitrator. Attend conferences, pay attention to profiling on social media, and identify those that can facilitate your future ambitions. Look at arbitral commissions, look at the arbitration partners and firms, and look at your former clients to see who can assist you in the reinvention of your career as you make the move into coming away from private practice to becoming an arbitrator.